Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into Meta Madness. My name is Bahamut. I'll be your host, your caster, your good boy, and your best friend. We're getting into Blackheart's Bay, a new best of five. So we're going to be seeing the Circus Clowns versus Disgusting. We are still in the lower bracket. We are still in the bottom, we're still in the bottom of the bracket. So the loser of this ends their tournament in Meta Madness. The winner will continue in through the bottom bracket. Let's go ahead and explain how Meta Madness works while we get our last ban here on Blackheart's Bay, map number 1. So Meta Madness, the way that it works, and I know some of you have heard this spiel, some of you already know, but of course we like to cover these things. These VODs do go up on YouTube, so not everyone knows the intricacies of the tournament. So, global bans. There are 22 global banned heroes. Anduin, Blaze, Brightwing, Diablo, Garrosh, Genji, Hanzo, Hogger, Joanna, Leoric, Li Ming, Lucio, Maiev, Medivh, Muradin, Rhaegar, Sergeant Hammer, Sylvanas, Tracer, Vala, Yrel, and Zeratul. So, when you ban a hero at the top of the screen during the ban phase, that does not add to the list. When a hero is picked like a Nubarak, that is added to the list. And it's only for the best of that we are currently in. We have another best of 5 after this one, and it will reset when we get into that to that base 22 heroes. So, I hope you enjoyed the explanation. I hope you got to see a little bit of some sort of angles or what they're looking at from these teams while we are seeing a first few picks. Jaina Abathur looking for some burst ability. Jaina's a fantastic Ultimate Evolution clone, or cloning target. We also still could see Cho'Gall. That's a great combo as well. On the opposing side, it will be Stukov and Nubarak Vikings. Now, we did see the Viking composition, and this might be the direction they're going to head, so let's talk about Heck Ads. Heck Ads, they should be gone by now. They should be gone. So, what we saw in a previous series today, I'm trying to keep it general because I don't want to spoil things to people or jumping around to different series on YouTube or whatever. The Vikings were played on Cursed Hollow, and they were used in the top and the mid lanes. That left the rest of the team to hard siege through bottom. Now, they had a very unique draft with a double healer composition and Greymane and some other stuff. I think it was like a Lunara, maybe? I can't remember exactly the details. But I'm feeling like that's going to be the case here on Blackheart's Bay. I feel like a Nubarak, Stukov, and the two others picked will be in bottom lane hard pushing. You'll see the Vikings play a top mid sort of soak style for them, and I wonder if the members of Disgusting will kind of forego the objective on the map and just try and hard push through bottom to maybe end the game. Now on the opposing side, Circus Clowns, do they know this? What are they going to do? ETC Artanis, looking for a power slide, disruption. Power slide, by the way, Crowd Surfer is actually a talent that I've seen on this map because you can jump across the waterways, and a Nubarak can do the same thing with burrows. So we might see a Crowd Surfer ETC. It's not very popular, but it's a cool tech for a map like this. Now, this is on the side of Disgusting. I'm expecting 2 really good siegers for the bottom lane, and that way the Vikings can do their duties between top and mid. Gul'dan, Chromie. So it's artillery from a distance. A Nubarak is going to be able to spawn locusts, excuse me. No, beetles. Locusts are spawned by Abathur. What's the last pick on the left-hand side? We need I mean, you don't need, but typically we're going to lean into a tried-and-true healer. Alexstrasza, Ana, Ariel, Deckard. Maybe Deckard? I don't hate the idea of a Deckard. Maybe even Tyrande. Okay. Kharazim to be picked up. This actually makes a lot of sense. Cleansing dashes at level 16 are a very big pickup for the ETC to be able to get Mosh value, cleansing dashes into Nubarak stuns, and Chromie slows. So I do like the draft quite a bit from both of these teams for Blackheart's Bay. Let's go ahead and see how things will work out here on map number 1. I will go ahead and write us up a prediction. Sorry, I'm going to have to change the team names, that's why. That is a Twitter status. Alrighty, 2-minute prediction has begun.
Hey, listen.
Prediction has begun. Get your gambles in. Which team wins Blanchart's Bay? Which team wins Blanchart's Bay? Get your gambles in, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Map number 1 in our third best of 3 of the day. We got another one after this as well. As on the left-hand side, we are going to be seeing the members of the Circus Clowns. I'm doing this specifically to see if anyone frees the shark. So we're going to be reading off the names right here, right now. Artanis played by Swamp Grata, Death Knight on the Karazim, Lauber on the ETC, Sko going to be playing the Abathur, and Gia on the Jaina. On the side of Disgusting, we do have the members, we have Disgusting members on the red, Alvaris on the Gul'dan, Lavakal on the Stukov, Aeron on the Anubrak, Itrex on the Eric, Balog, and Olaf, and Rai on the Crummy. So your predictions are up and available. We do have Balog build at the beginning. Okay, explosive attacks. No shark freeing. Unfortunate. Poor sharkies. Poor little sharks. So, this is what I talked about in the draft. Vikings will set up in the top mid. We actually have Eric down here as well. A little surprised by that. Eric might be just kind of running around, getting some vision here and there. Also kind of warding for the allies in a flank position, or warding for the potential flank. Chromie does have a time trap over there as well, so I think Itrex will kind of keep the Viking around. Also, keep in mind, every Viking picking up a regeneration globe in the lanes is really beneficial because you're stacking up that regeneration per second higher and higher. As Olaf goes down, GG, well played. Artanis, by the way, going amateur opponent at level 1. No dings for the Artanis. As the Viking splits away, Eric going to be working on a camp, I assume, on the right-hand side soon. Maybe Olaf. Yeah, Olaf going straight back to top lane. Bottom lane, Fort Front Gate will go down on the side of the Circus Clowns. Disgusting with some really great initial siege. Gul'dan with the Echoed Corruption. Artanis rotates down here, gets a huge swap onto Alvarez. Can this Gul'dan get away? Nope. First full blood over to the side of the Circus Clowns. They lose their gate. Well, they still have this one little tower. It's not doing too good, but they're hanging in there. Eric will go down to the Artanis, and he will be able to steal away those 2 coins. Nice little play right there. The Circus Clown's Lauber getting very low here. Can he back away on the ETC? Yes. Anubrak does step forward, picking up a few of these coins. Death Knight trying to steal them here and there. Can they get a few stolen away? Lauber with the power slide onto Lavakal, who's dropping low, but it's Death Knight who really needs to get out of here. Gul'dan's back into the mix with the damage over time from the Echoed Corruption. Lauber so low, gets the Abathur hat, and gets a little extra shielding, taps the well for full HP. So, to turn off my heater. I have to figure out a better position for this little heater for my team-up, because it is difficult to reach to. Time stop onto Lauber. He is going to be in here. Will he get the face melt to knock them off the point? Ah, nice lurking arm. No face melt available. Big burrow from Anubrak. He's going to be bopped off the point now as Lavakal is having damage dumped onto them. And actually, Stukov goes down, but it's the rotation down from Chromie? I'm sorry, I missed. Someone rotated in, and that was the immediate, like, we got to get out of here, even though it was the Viking, absolutely. Did the Vikings go for Mercenary Lord? No, they didn't. Okay. Gonna be going into Eric the Swift at level 4. They have those explosive attacks for Balog. Anubrak gets 5 turned in of the 10 necessary on the opposing side. We've got 13 available, 11 on the Artanis. Gul'dan will DC, and I do believe we will have a pause. All right, in pauses, we always leave the game to make sure that we're not showing the map or anything, so we're not giving away any information. Let's talk about what we've got here. Air Ally at level 4 for the Karazim. That is going to give 15% spell power. It also has some vision in a large area, which is nice. Shield battery again for the Artanis. We do have the Needle Spine for the Abathur. He's not going to be going into Adrenaline Overload. He's looking at the Needle Spine, which has increased the damage and range of Symbiote Stab by 20%. Waiting on the DC for the Gul'dan is what's going on right now, so I do appreciate your patience in this slight little pause we've got on the map. Looking at the other talents, we do have the Consume Soul for the Gul'dan. Instantly kill an enemy minion and heal for 462 health. Stores 3 charges. Chromie's just still Deep Breathing. Deep Breathing at level 1, 13 out of 20. Mobius Loop at 7, as we've already seen. Peepo Puzz. We got a ready being requested from one of the players. We have a ready from the other. Let's get back into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. I do apologize about the slight delay, but we have a player fully reconnected. Here we go. Gul'dan's back into the mix. It is level 7, going to be hit first for the side of the Circus Clowns at the current rate they're going. Nah, but they're playing safe in this top lane. Will he go Mule at level 7? I expect it. Until then, it's looking like both teams are just grabbing some coins here and there. No barrage from Blancard has started. Swamp Grotto might get it right here. Chromie does have a time stop around this. Does it trigger? It does. So he is going to be stopped right there, but it actually doesn't interrupt. It just stops. Huh. I mean, that's quite literally what the name says. It stops. It doesn't interrupt, so. All right. Artanis stopped for that moment, but he still gets the turn in. Blackheart's Barrage begins in mid lane. I do want to point out that the Anubarak is going full W build. He's going into the Hardened Carapace build right there. A lot of zooms, a lot of uptime. The Chitinous Plating at level 7 is really, really good to just get the cooldown reduction. And then you have, when you pop the W, not only are you spawning beetles, but you're also going to be getting that shielding. You've got the movement speed. Is this, it's Nerubian armor at level 1 as well, so extra spell armor, 65 in total. Mid lane fort does go down from the tower shots. Meanwhile, in bottom, this is still siege in from the side of Disgusting, who will get a fort of their own. Abathur is going to call down the Mule. As that was picked up at level 7. Full Ice Frostbolt build for the Jaina. Got the Ice Lance at level 7 as well. And turn in from our red team. Lava and Rai do have the last few gems. ETC going to be slowed down by a Nubrek. As the Viking in top lane clears things out, Anubarak gets the burrow away, has to pop the W, as Lauber is going to be temporal looped right back to, and that's a great impale from Anubarak, saves himself. I do believe we should see another W quite soon. There it is. There's the movement speed as well from it. Jaina's slowing as best as she can, but she can't find enough effective damage. The mid lane fort front gate does go down. The last 6 balls of Blackheart will be rocketed into this fort. As we cycle through the numbers, 10 talent here at the top of your screen fairly soon. Chromie, by the way, temporal loop already. We did see it onto ETC as he will be working on the doubloon camp on the left-hand side. Artanis kind of hanging around as well. Vision will be favoring the side of Circus Clowns as I-Track will throw the Baylog on this point, but here comes no engagement. I thought, just maybe, we would see an engagement there, but gonna hold back, gonna pull back as level 10s are almost here. Lauber in the bush. Power slides. He does have stage dive, actually. Excuse me, Abathur gets a kill onto a Viking. Karazim doing the same. Anubarak gonna be swapped, and that'll be a singular kill onto Anubarak. The Vikings play again, but no, they don't! Eric goes down. It's a quadra kill, if you will. 3 Vikings and a Anubarak will fall. The Circus Clowns will be able to get one more doubloon. Actually, they're going to get a whole lot of doubloons here with Swamp Grotto on this north location chest. They'll have enough. They'll have enough after, well, they already have enough right now to get the turn in. I wonder, you could leave it, you could get it all on Swamp Grotto so there's just one person with 12 to turn in, but not going to be the case right now. They don't have the time to be able to, they don't have the available time to be able to delay things out for a rotation since the enemy was starting to advance towards the Circus Clowns. Disgusting, maybe looking for a fight here. Horrify, Massive Shove, Cocoon, play again from the Vikings, Temporal Loop. Purifier Beam, by the way, for the Artanis, no Suppression Pulse. That's going to be a stage dive from Lauber right now. Massive Shove from Stukov. Timeout. Timeout onto Chromie. She should die here. Ice Lance and Water Elemental not getting the slows that they're looking for, but that was a nice kill onto Chromie. Should be a turn in for the side of Circus Clowns. One Viking in the bush. He should die. Anubarak, there's a doubloon camp over here, but I don't think Anubarak really wants to defend it. Blackheart's Barrage does it go, what, top lane, I believe, at this time? Swamp is sitting on 10 doubloons. 14 will be necessary for the next turn-in. And they, there's one just chilling over here, by the way, team. Just want to let you know, you kind of missed that one. Olaf dying to the Nexus forces as the last few cannonballs from Blackheart go into the bottom lane. ETC, uh-oh, Anubarak. Oh, no, Anubarak did, no, nice! No.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
iTrax has got the vision for this. Doubt that. Ah, one interrupt. Lard, what's up, bud? Good to see you, my friend. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you and the puppies are nice and cozy. Hope you had some good food. And thanks for coming by, as always. Appreciate you being here with us. You know what they say? A Viking in lane is worth 2 in the bush? Well, no, because you can't soak from the bush in Heroes of the Storm. They removed that a long time ago. Come on now. Svamgrada picks up 2 more doubloons. They've got enough for this turn in. We actually have ETC with 4. Lauber could look for the barrage again, but we are going to have maybe a rotation to boss right now. You gotta go, Lauber. You gotta go. He's not gonna be able to get there in time. The boss does go to the enemy, but still, the fight breaks out. Timeout from the Chromie, and we will be seeing the Purifier Beam onto this Gul'dan. Does he realize that he's kind of cornered himself here? Artanis just floating over the ground, and Chromie actually went into the drink over there. We've got a whole slew of heroes dying. The Vikings play again. Lavacoal will go down as well. Gems dropped left and right. Two doubloons, excuse me, sitting in the top lane as Artanis starts working on this boss. Does have the amateur opponent level 1. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, Siege Giants still sieging their way through this fort with the minion wave helping out. I do believe Anub'arak is going to go clear that out. The 3 Vikings being microed together. 16 talent tier will be achieved in just a moment through the Artanis in the top lane. ETC or Death Knight could get the last 4 gems to turn in. Doubloons. Ooh, popcorn, nice. Pop butt. Pop butt. So barrage begins in the bottom lane, and I do believe it shifts into the mid after that.
Let's liven up this place.
Artanis not going to go for the doubloon camp. All right, the outer layers of Disgusting's defenses has been removed, and we start working on the keeps at this time. Abathur. Why? Why, Skog? Why? Why? Why are you like this? Why did you do this? Why, Skog? Why? Why, Abathur? Why would you do this? God dang it. If they're gonna be shy 1 doubloon for a turn-in, it's gonna be too funny. No, they got enough. Okay, they have 17 on their persons right here. Booty! Booty on the map, and Gia immediately runs into mid lane. Might be able to get a kill onto the Viking before this. Abathur Mine was placed next to it. Never seen that before. Jaina, yeah, gonna get a free kill onto Olaf here, not being microed, or, yeah, Olaf. Bop, bop, bop. 2 more shots, take down the mid lane keep. Nah, it's gonna be 3. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be something ridiculous. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was a sliver of HP right there. Well, Svamgrada and team are really just playing the map here and winning out through a lot of it. ETC finishes out Proc Rock 11.5 minutes in. Looking at doubloons again, 5, 10, 11, and they need, what, 16? No, they need 18 for a turn in here. So 7 more doubloons are necessary. No camps really up and available. No treasure chests either. But I will point out, they could get the last doubloons if they just kill the enemy forehead. You know? Just get Abathur to turn in his 1 doubloon. Ranch seasoning for popcorn. Interesting. Never been a big ranch guy, personally. Alright, there's a nice deposit, and it's like, alright, cool, we deposit all of our gems, let's run at them. Though, where are they? Let's run at them. I just don't know where to run at to. I'm swapping visions really quickly on the mini-map, or watching the mini-map through that as well. I usually, honest to God, I usually just put a little bit of salt on my popcorn. That's enough for me. A little bit of salt, but I also usually get movie theater popcorn too, so there's already like a lot of that deliciously artificial butter on it. Okay, camp for the bottom lane. 2 more doubloons over to the side of Disgusting. They've got 11 out of the 12 necessary. Doubloon camps are starting to pop up on the map, and this is going to be a... Was this rotation seen? I don't think so. I think this was sneaky. I think this was pretty sneaky, and it is going to be grabbed. Though, Lava's got 2 here. Raya's got the last 1 necessary. Okay. Hearth out of the top lane as the catapult is on the keep front gate, and that camp is going to be knocking it down. All right, these go to top lane. So what, 6 cannons should take down the fort? No, it's going to be like 4, right? No, wow. It's going to be closer to 5. 5 cannonballs necessary to take down the fort. Oh, no, it is 6. I shouldn't have doubted myself. 6 will be utilized right there, and then the keep front gate will take some damage. A Viking shall be able to get away. Little Eric the Swift at level 4. Chromie poking out on the right side of our screen. Doubloon camps up and across the map. Wow, they have 16 in their pockets. They could have 17. They could have 17. Now they'll be able to get the Siege Giant camp, and that should be enough for the turn-in. Yep, they got 19 active on their characters, 9 on Death Knight, 3 on Lobber, and 6 on Swamp. And the 20 talent tier as well. We actually have Plasma Burn for the Artanis. Didn't go into target purified. While Shield Overload is active, deal 153 scaling damage per second to nearby enemies. We have the Transgression for the 11-sided strike. You will see the Hive Mind from Abathur and the Winter Mute for the Jaina. Also, Blink for the ETC. Blink ETC. No Mosh Pit, by the way. He is a Stage Dive ETC. I would have thought he would have gone Crowd Pleaser. You don't like ranch dressing, but you like the ranch seasoning? Interesting. I'll have to take a look for it. I'll have to look out for it in the grocery store. Map number 1 continues here in this best of 5 with Blackheart Barrage hitting the keep, and my apologies, I'm watching Blackheart's Barrage, and we do have the Kerosene falling on the left side of the map. Play again from the Vikings. They don't have the upgrade for the play again at level 20, as there's the massive shove onto Skog over here on the right. We'd have a double Viking kill. Skog is the Abathur, so did have that clone onto the Artanis. A double doubloon spawn, and Kerosene Vikings, I guess, yeah, it's kind of favorable. It's more so favorable to the side of Disgusting in this map number 1. Another boss to be grabbed here. I do believe the boss was seen in the rotation up here. Yeah, Chromie is seen in this, so Lobber's gonna say, you know what, it's safe for us to go get this to Balloon Camp. Catapult arriving in the bottom lane as well. Gonna check really quickly what those stats are. 285 on the Catapult and 570 into Structures. Top lane will have that boss coming through. Taking a look at that as well. 625 into Structures from the boss with 32,000 health, rounding up on that one. Meanwhile, Jaina grabs a camp. Oh, no, they're going to grab the doubloon camp and then Hearth out as well. Abathur is pushing up bottom lane. Should be able to confirm the bottom lane keep with the wave that is available. Vikings not able to do anything just yet, as they're about to respawn in 1 second each back at the core, but that keep will fall before they get the respawn. Top lane does have the boss continuing its advancement towards this keep. We do have the upgrade with the Hunt for the Gul'dan. We'll see if he's able to get that value for the team. Stuck in a loop for the Chromie as well. Rewind on the Anub'arak. Let's pull away those talents. 11-2 in kills, favoring the side of the Circus Clowns, though they are looking to lose. They are looking like they'll lose a keep here in the top lane. Jaina's advanced ice block will be finished out as well. Skog did have a clone. Did the clone get 15? No, there's no way the clone got 15,000 in that moment right there. Play again from the Vikings as we have 2 fights breaking out. Lava Call getting very low. Artanis and Anub'arak going to be traded right there, but the Chromie does go down. Lobber with a stage dive. Massive shove from Stukov does connect, but that keeps Death Knight right next to all this, and Death Knight is like, ooh, look at these gems. Vikings are going to try and make a triple play. It's not going to work out as 1 goes down, 2 go down. That's a stun from Large and in charge, but we do have a huge kill, a huge amount of kills as Skog... Yeah, there's Gul'dan right there. You gotta be careful there, homie. Mule! Summons Mule! Why? Abathur, no! No!
Let's get to the fun part.
You guys missed a doubloon back there. Y'all missed a doubloon back there.
Team kill!
And with the black heart, big balls in the core, Jaina will use her improved ice block right at the end. That is going to be map number 1 over to the Circus Clowns in this best of 5. GG, well played. What a hero. What? Huh? Welcome back into Meta Madness. I need to sit in my chair like a proper adult because I keep sitting weird and I think it makes my hip hurt. But we are here into Tomb of the Spider Queen, map number 2 between the Circus Clowns versus Disgusting. Here in Meta Madness. Revolver, thank you for the redemption. We will do it after this game. Please remind me if I do forget. Oh, I'm out of tea too. Dang it. Alright, water it is. Water it is until maybe later when we have a beer or two. What's up to me? I saw I got a gifted sub from Nancy, which means I now have Weenie. I would like to thank them for making my day. Oh. Well, welcome back. I'm pretty sure, I think Nancy's been just kind of hanging and lurking. I saw them at the start of the stream and then might just be hanging and lurking and hanging out with the puppies. So, a Mephisto Stitches ban on the right-hand side from Disgusting, and on the left-hand side we have Circus Clowns banning out Junkrat. They say the best sitting position is your next one. It is good to adjust how you sit pretty often. Yeah, but I'm like sitting like with like half my butt on the chair with it like rotated to the side, so I'm just sitting really weird and I just need to not. So the variant to be banned away as well. All right, what are we gonna get here for Tomb of the Spider Queen? Come on, Chogo. It's a good map for it. Please. I want one thing in life, and that's just Chogo. Why is the draft thingy not working? Oh, either way, there's the draft music back. First pick to Haka. First pick to Haka. All right, 1-2 punch. 1-2 punch. Just get the Cho'Gall right here. Just go for it. Balls to the walls. Cho'Galls to the walls. Yeah, just rip it. Rip it. Like a Beyblade. We do have another best of 5, by the way, after this one, too. We are in the lower bracket. These are elimination games. Mal'Ganis, Malfurion, okay? I always stuck my foot underneath my hip, and it does not... Yeah, I had to break that habit. I had to break that habit. I sit like that all the time, but I had to really break it because of just my hips. My 32-year-old man hips. I should actually just go take a Celebrex at some point, really, and that'll help out, take the inflammation down.
I hear the call. So it begins.
Deckard, Nazebo, Dahaka. Dude, they could Cho'Gall. They're not going to, but they could Cho'Gall. It works. Like, this could work for Cho'Gall. It absolutely could. Are they afraid of it? Is Swamp Grotto afraid of the Cho'Gall? Is Circus Clowns afraid of the Cho'Gall? I guess, is the better question. They are not. They are not afraid of Cho'Gall. Banning out May. Okay. It's gonna be May. Last ban. There's so much available. There's so much to choose from. Like, I don't know which way I would really recommend or even lean into myself, but no, Kael'Thasad to be banned away. All right. But looking at the healers, I know they already have Malfurion. They could go double support like Ana with some sort of mage and just I'm trying to look and see really quickly here what wasn't banned out. No, they're not going to. Oh, sitting, standing, sitting, standing, sitting, standing. Don't get your hopes up, Baha. You know, I always do. I always like getting my hopes up so that way they can be destroyed here on stream and you can watch as I crumble as a human being. Alrighty, Dahaka, Nazebo, Deckard. Do it. 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 Cowards! Jimmy, it's a standard comp, kinda. It's a standard for Stormliga, if you will. Mal'Ganis, Malfurion, Imperius, Kael'thas. You could still actually grab Ana and do a nano-boosted Pyroblast. You can actually nano-boost the Pyroblast as it's mid-flight. I doubt they're going to do that. I feel like they're going to want to go ahead and pick up some more Lockdown and Burst ability. Or maybe, you know what, they probably, you know what they need? Sustained damage. Something with sustained damage here. Falstead wouldn't be bad, but okay. Hyper carry Malfurion. I mean, Imperius, Deathwing, they all got great. I don't really like the draft of Circus Clowns that much. Getting your hopes up for content. See, Toomey knows what's up. If I was sitting here, like, if I sat here and was boring and just, you know, talked about the draft and fine details, no one would want to watch that. No, of course not. All right, start prediction. Which team wins? Thumb of thy Spooder Queen. Which team wins Thumb of the Spotter Queen? Start prediction. Start prediction. There you go. Get your gambles in. You know the deal, everybody.
Hey, listen.
The predictions have been begun. And you can go ahead and get your votes in here as we will go ahead and load on into map number 2 in our third best of 5 of the day. Second one on our stream. There will be another one after this as we are in the lower bracket. The loser of the series, that's the end of their tournament life here in Meta Madness. The winner continues on through the lower bracket. On the left-hand side, we have the Circus Clowns. Deathwing, played by Spomp Grata. Gia on the Kael'thas. Lauber to play the Mal'Ganis. Death Knight on the Malfurion. And Skoog to be playing the Imperius. I feel like I said the names wrong there, and I'm just going to move on to the right-hand side saying disgusting. Looking to put one up on the board here with Alvarez on the Rainer. We've got Aaron on the Uther, Itrex on the Nazebo, Lavacola on the Uther, or excuse me, onto the Dahaka, the Deckard, different D, and Rai on the Dahaka. Let's go ahead, get into mid lane. There's your level 1s. Hey, let's go! Let's go, Convection! Yo, chat! Chat! Chat, chat, chat!
Hey, listen.
If you are a Convection believer, get it in! Never out of mana! No mana issues ever because Malfurion drag. No! No! Death Knight's going to be able to back away as the Deathwing will be able to provide some fire. Celestial Charge from the Imperius not connecting. 1 stack on Convection. Alright, where's Kael'thas? Alright, lock onto Kael'thas. This is all we're doing, chat. We're going to watch a master get their stacks as another kill will be had. Nice job from Malfurion sniping that kill. 2 out of the 20 for the Kael'thas. 11 pandemic stacks for the Nazebo on them toads. We've got the, I always forget the name, the Wave of Light. I did have it right in my head. Wave of Light, 3 out of the 60 stacks. Celestial Charge onto the old man. Decker Kane tries to put some shapes on the ground, but that will be another kill. Over to the side of the Circus Clowns. Let's go, Gia! I can't believe we actually got a Convection Kael'thas. It's kind of funny. Malding? Is that like some sort of molting? Is Stark losing his feathers? I just sent a random meme to the DoorDasher. Maybe they'll show up quicker. Shit, that was funny. I better just deliver this fast. Well, by the way, what'd you get from DoorDash? Hello? Hello? Are you gonna share someone with chat? Alright, mid lane camps will be crashing here. Kael'thas with some flame strikes over the far side of the wall, still working on that Convection. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit further. Lobber is being split. No, it's actually Nazebo. It's Nazebo. It's Nazebo. Itrax throws down the zombies, and he's like, yeah, I'm dead. That's also a few gems to be lost there as well. That was, what is that, 5, 10, 13 or so gems? Or 13 or so dropped. Enchiladas. Oh, that's what my nephew got last night. We went to a very, very nice, I mean, it's pretty nice. It's called Azul Kitchen in Heavenly Village if you want to look it up. But he got the enchiladas there, and my aunt and I split a chicken quesadilla because they're pretty big, actually. And then my uncle and the other son got burritos, and I told him, I was like, the burritos are big, by the way, and like, it was so funny. Stefan got the burrito, and the kid can eat food. Like, he ate 99% of it. I think he left like a little bit of stuff here and there, like on the plate. But his eyes went so wide when he saw it. He's like, holy shit, I didn't realize it was that big. Celestial Charge from this Imperius connecting onto Itrax. Velclaws gets the stun onto a couple, but no follow-up damage for the kill. Zool Kitchen, yes, Zool Kitchen. What's up, Dragon Keeper? Happy Sunday to you, my friend. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining in for the fun. Yeah, but there is a place called Azul Kitchen. Very, very good in Tahoe. A little pricey, but very good. So the 7 is going to be here. We also have the flamethrower, right? No, Burning Flesh is flamethrowers later on in the talents available. Lobber to get 21 gems turned in. That'll be 9 necessary for the turn in. Who's got those available? Deathwing. Deathwing needs to get the last little bit of a turn in. Zebo drops the zombie wall, and that's Skog being slowed by the Sapphire of Decker Kane. Didn't go into Emerald level 4. Cataclysm from Deathwing across this battleground. Skog's so very low. Penetrating round from the rain are going to be pushing people away. Little molten flame from the Deathwing as they are trapped inside the zombie wall. It makes so much sense. Giant dragon trapped by little gingerbread man. Deathwing maybe moseys his way down to the bottom turn-in, but Rise around as well on that Dahaka, so is probably going to be delaying this out really quickly. Yep, there's the Dark Swarm around them. What did Dahaka go, by the way? He went into the Hero Stalker, as well as the Symbiosis and the Enduring Swarm, so nice synergy together with those to be able to get extra cooldown reduction, and, oh, hold on, that's a Gravity Lapse to follow up the Celestial Charge. This Uther getting some great heals out from Lavacal and, well, some self-heals as well. Uther getting another potion, 50%. That's going to be a Gravity Lapse, a combo. Rainer now the one asleep. That's some triangle roots from the Decker Kane with the Scroll of Sealing, but once again, no kill. I want to point out 10 stacks for this Kael'thas on his Convection. 10 stacks on Convection, 34 for the Wave of Light on Uther, 62 baseline Voodoo Ritual stacks on the Nazebo, and 47 on his Pandemic. As the Night Rush comes out, we're going to cycle through the other numbers. Of course, Celestial Charge to follow up the root from Malfurion. Gravity Lapse will hit, and the Kael'thas, I believe, did pick up another Convection stack right there. Zul'jin Kitchen, exactly, Revolver. Ooh, picks soon. Interested to see their Desert Jester. Could you imagine an entire Latin kitchen based around a necromancer? I guess that's not that far-fetched with, like, Day of the Dead and stuff. That would actually be great. A necromancer-themed Mexican kitchen. Perfect! 10 talent here, of course, already here for the left-hand side. First web we've returned in will be to the members of the Circus Clowns. They have the Wrath of Angiris. We've got a Phoenix for the Kael'thas, Carrion Swarm on the Mal'Ganis, Tranquility for the Malfurion, and Bellowing Roar for Deathwing. On the right-hand side, though, they're about to get their level 10s during this Web Weaver phase. We'll see we'll see what they're going to be grabbing here. I don't think there's going to be anything crazy out of the ordinary. Probably Stay a While and Listen, Ravenous Spirit, I assume Divine Shield, Hyperion, maybe Banshee for the Rainer for some more sustained damage, but this is going to be Nazebo going down. They actually snap-picked the Gargi and spawned it immediately. Not the biggest fan of that one, but hey, it's whatever. It is what it is. I just love Ravenous Spirit. The level 20 upgrade with the Annihilating Spirit is just mean and also really fun to use. BRB getting funding for my next startup. Someone clip it so that way I can sue Desert Jester later for IP infringement or whatever it is that you do. 71 gems to the side of the Circus Clowns. 55 necessary for their turn in. We have 15 already turned in for Disgusting, 54 in their pockets. That's a Dahaka brush stock in, if I'm not mistaken. Some great shapes down from Deckard Cain, and I do think that's 7 gems to fall. But of course, Lauber fell claws through all this. Stay on, listen, interrupted by the gravity lapse. A little walk-up stun, as I think Deathwing got a turn in. Yes. Deathwing got a large turn in on the lower side of the map while this fight was happening. Kael'thas, 12 stacks on his Convection level 1. I know I'm bringing it up a lot, but it's just a talent we never get to see, so it's always exciting to see if it's completed or if the stacks will be flushed down the drain. Yeah, that's going to be protected armor from the level 1 Draconic Might. Cataclysm will be forced out. 90-second cooldown onto that one. Stun onto the Kael'thas as the penetrating round does bop the Kael'thas back. That's going to be a gravity lapse. 22. Nice! Divine Shield forced out by the side of the Circus Clowns. But of course, Uther doesn't die, so it's nice both ways. As Gia looks for a turn-in, going to be interrupted. Throws a combo onto the Banshee, and that does get taken down. Pandemic Toads are finished out by the Nazebo. As Gia gets the turn-in here, the Webweaver phase over to the side of the Circus Clowns. It's going to be their second in a row, second in the game, and how much value can they find? 13 talents here, almost here to the members of the Circus Clowns as Lauber's trying to chase out with a Night Rush onto Nazebo, set something up for this. Oh, Wrath of Angiers! The Sky Suplex as we have a Gravity Lapse, we have Deathwing dropping down, Mal'Ganis getting low, Celestial Charge will connect Carrion Swarm to be utilized. Getting a little bit of HP as the Phoenix does zone back the enemy, and here is our Webweaver phase into lanes. Bottom lane quickly being cleared out by the Dahaka. 14 stacks on the Kael'thas 1. Some zoning, scrollless ceilings from Deckard Cain. 15. Top lane fort taking a bit of damage, but the Webweaver is going to be cleared out before the fort will fall. 16 out of 20 for the Kael'thas as Deathwing in mid lane rapidly reduces the health of this fort, and that will be the first structure down here on Tomb of the Spider Queen, map number 2. Kael'thas checking the bush just in case there's an aggressive rotation, but that's not the case. Safe rotation to be had by the side of Disgusting as they clear out the mid lane. God, enchiladas sound great too. Honest to God, I could get Mexican food again, but I'm pretty sure they don't want to get Mexican food again. Actually, I'm willing to bet my nephews would be like, yeah, we could do Mexican food again. We'll just go to a different restaurant, but we'll see. I told my aunt and uncle, I was like, there's some nice fancy restaurants if they want to have like a date night, and the boys and I can go get like burgers or whatever, so we'll see. Or they could come back and they want Thai food. Thai foods, there's some good options for that in town, so we'll see what they're feeling. Pick posted. I'll have to check it out after this game. Thank you for sharing. 48 out of the 60 to the side of Circus Clowns. We have 38 turned in, 63 in the pockets of Disgusting. And Disgusting has not gotten a first turn in. We know this because there's 50 necessary, and that is the initial turn in amount you need. Deathwing does take down the Banshee really quickly, making sure that that's put on cooldown for Raynor. 40 seconds on that right now. Feels like we're about to get a fight over. Yeah, there it is. That's a stay a while and listen on the far side of the wall. Lauber is going to be woken up, put to sleep. He's going to be now putting the enemy to sleep. Deathwing jumping into the fight with the Carrion Swarm from Lauber, going to heal up a little bit on top of that Raynor. Wrath of Angiers onto the Nazebo. Phoenix down from the Kael'thas as the Divine Shield will be utilized onto Nazebo, keeping him alive for now. But a sleeping Dahaka is able to burrow into the ground in time, avoiding the burnination of this Deathwing. Didn't go into level 13 that we often do see for the Molten Flame. Going to be going to Ruination instead. You didn't get a picture of yours? Oh, I know that feeling. You're done eating and you're like, let me take a picture of my empty plate. It was enchiladas. Sleep Celestial Charge. Dahaka trying to make a drag happen here. All heroics have been utilized. Bellowing Roar up in 22 seconds. Gargantuan might join the fight soon. Celestial Charge onto the Raynor as he gets a little bit of healing from this Uther. Fell Claws, Night Rush interrupted. And this bottom lane fight, aggressive, but hey, let's go, Gia! Time to Turbo Int! Itrax goes down first in all of this. It's the power of Convection, chat! It's the power of Convection that's winning the game! Skog never starved of mana at all. Excuse me, Gia never starved of mana at all. Cataclysm, Celestial Charge. Good night, Rainer! Bellowing Roar will split the Uther from the team. Divine Shield is available, but it's not going to be utilized. Gems going down the drain. They still have enough for a turn-in, but god dang, did they lose an entire turn-in with those couple kills through the bottom lane. The fort will fall as well. The Circus Clowns are just running amok here in map number 2. Now we're cooking with Convection. Dahaka sneak in the turn-in. We'll be able to get the red web weavers, but this is defensive. This buys time. I don't think there's any expectation to be shifting the entire momentum of the map. This just buys a window to create some space for the members to respawn, to push out the lanes. But I do think this will be a quick clear from the side of the Circus Clowns. Turn-in availability, let's see, we're looking at 15, 25, 45, yeah, we're getting up there. We're getting up there. It's close, but I don't think they have the full turn-in. They may actually pick up the necessary gems through this objective phase during the wave clearing. Mal'Ganis jumping onto Eye-Trax here. Scroll of Sealing from Decker Kane forces Lobber down. Now we're Kubut. Okay. Okay, interesting. The bottom lane Webweaver is left. Dahaka pushes that into the fort front gate. It's going to find some value, but the Lava Burst from this Deathwing will clear that out very, very quickly. Dahaka backing off for safety. 16 talent tier apiece. We do have the Scroll of Stone Curse. That's a big damage dealer. It's a big damage dealer, so it really can catch you off guard. I want to point out 189 stacks for the Voodoo Ritual for the Nazeebo baseline, so at level 20, I guess if we get to level 20, he will have that completed, ready to go. This clutch is not open for 2 more seconds. 70 out of the 60. I actually forgot that they had 29 already turned in, so yeah, they definitely got more than enough for a turn in here on the side of the Circus Clowns. Fight still breaking out. Isolation, I think, was used on the Skog there on the left-hand side. Swamp Grotto with a huge Cataclysm in. Bellowing Roar does force Deckard away, but not on. It doesn't force the Uther out. Scoop getting very low here, trying to back away. Has the Wrath of Angiris. Will be getting the Sky Suplex onto Dahaka. Hit with the Gravity Lapse. Gets the Divine Shield. Burrows under the ground. On the right side, Uther will fall to Mal'Ganis. Stay a while and listen. Connects onto nobody, I don't think, actually. Lobber with a Night Rush into the back. Celestial Charge from Skoog, looking for enough damage into this Decker Kane as the Uther will expire. That is a kill on... Wait, I'm sorry. Did I just see what I thought I saw? No way! I was like, wait, did Imperius just teleport? Yes, he did. Valorous Pursuit. Activate to teleport to an enemy that has been marked by Valorous Brand and gain 25 armor for 3 seconds. I don't see that very often. Drag, cleansed. But here we go. Another Webweaver phase to the side of Circus Clowns. Deathwing will be able to get the last little bit of gems turned in, if I'm not mistaken. Taking a look at what we got in the bank. 20, so that's 40. Stop picking up gems, Imperius. 41, 59? 59 in their pockets right now. More to be picked up. So definitely, I think this is... They could look for another Webweaver turn in after this one as well. 8-2 in kills. 20 talent tier is almost here. And Convection Kael'thas Gia showcasing how good Convection Kael'thas is. Not can be, is. Flamethrower, Impervious. We have the Stood in Fire, upgrade on Serenity. We also have the Seeker Swarm as well for the Mal'Ganis. All right, Webweaver in bottom lane still pushing in. Dahaka to clear that out. We got a wave in mid. Celestial Charge to avoid the Scroll of Sealing. Bottom lane will be cleared out by Nazeebo now. Oh, nice burrow from Dahaka. Avoids the Celestial Charge. Has the Tunneling Claws, level 16 as well. Still 2 levels to go for level 20 on the side of Disgusting. How do they defend? Top lane's got a little bit of HP left, but the main concern is this mid lane potential with the camp coming through. Raynor does scout this out with Banshee, 100%. Banshee won't be lost right there. Celestial Charge through the wall, and maybe some siege into the mid lane keep. No, it's going to be another turn-in. It's going to be another turn-in. Web Weavers plus boss, okay. I mean, what are they really going to do? They know this is happening, but they're not going to invade without 20s. A titanic defense is necessary. By the way, did anyone free Harrison Jones? No, he's still just chilling. He's still just chilling in there. Okay. 255 stacks for Nazebo's Voodoo Ritual. God dang, this Nazebo is stacking out of his mind. You know what could be sad is if this game ends before 20. Stacks out of his mind, but just can't get to the level 20 mark. And I don't think it's get 20 Nazebo wins the game for you, but even talent tiers will be nice, and having those stacks done is also a nice convenience on top of it. Alright, Decker Kane with a bunch of potions out as well, just trying to throw some shapes and zone back the enemy. Boss is going to take down the keep. Webweaver here as well, going to throw a death wave onto the sidewall. Really effective there. Mid lane, Webweaver is going to take down keep, by the way. So this is boss Webweaver's approaching core. I think the Circus Clowns might just be able to take this map here and send us into our map number 3 in the best of 5 with a really big advantage. Phoenix, no gravity lapse onto the Dahaka. Alright, the core shielding is down. The boss is about to fall. That's not angelic armament. But we see the Wrath of Angiris, the Celestial Charge, the Cataclysm across from Deathwing. Swamp Grotto over here on the right side, dropping in some stuns as quickly as they can. The core is falling rapidly, but will it fall fast enough? Can they take it down in time? Absolutely they do. Kael'thas with Convection. OP. I can feel the future YouTube comment like, well, it only worked because G is so good. It's like, okay. I can feel it. Welcome back into Meta Madness. Map number 3, we're heading to Towers of Doom, and this is going to be, on the left-hand side, the Circus Clowns. On the right-hand side, it will be Disgusting. Lava, thank you for the redemption. We'll do it after this game. You were fishing during ads, and the only people that saw it were the people who can't be caught. Tacitus, do you understand how delays work on stream? Do you understand how delays work on stream, Tacitus? Because if I were to run ads and there was 20 seconds of ads left, and then as there's 20 seconds of ads left, I start doing the Prime Gaming spiel, wouldn't the Prime Gaming spiel start exactly when the ads end? White main May to be picked up on the left-hand side. Do we have an Alex Straza? Mephisto's already banned away, but I wouldn't mind an early Alex Straza here, to be honest. There's a delay? Yes, there is. Yes, there is indeed. There's a stream title? It needs to be Bandit Buck option to trigger the Prime Gaming Pander. Yeah, but then people would spam it all the time, and I would be constantly doing the spiel, and people would be turned off from the stream. That's the truth of it. I know you all enjoy it, but there's viewers who are, you know, they're not normally here, and they'll just be like, God, this is annoying. I just finished typing out a joke. You'll have to wait till the end of the game. That sounds like way too much math for my brain. 20-second delay with 20 seconds left on ads. Not that hard. Kael'thas banned away. Alright, no Kael'thas shenanigans here. Tyrande, Zool, Stitches. So it's going to be Stitches, Tyrande combo. Zool double soak from top to mid. Who else can soak against Zool double? Sonya's up. Could do a Sonya double soak between top and mid. That's definitely a possibility. Zagar to be banned away. Okay. You're definitely watching and waiting for fishing. I appreciate you, Dragon. I appreciate you. You're one of the good. You're a real one, Dragon. You're a real one. All right, how are we gonna round out these drafts at this point? Rexar for the solo double soak, maybe even Illidan for the double soak, and they could just have a really tanky bottom lane. That's definitely a possibility as well. I'm pretty sure my most used Twitch emote is fishing. I'm pretty sure that's actually the most used emote here. Thank you for the shout out, Dragon. I appreciate it. Yrel cannot be played, Tacitus. Okay.
From order comes justice.
I like it. I actually really like their composition. I think this could actually take us into the next map. What's the secret sauce here? What's the flair? What's gonna be the thing that Circus Clowns bring to the table? Murky? A solid Murky? Maybe some Nova? Alarak? Oh, you know what? They're just gonna go Asmodan. It makes sense completely. Asmodan. Easy peasy. Asmodan easy. It's like Asmodan, but it's not. It's like Asmodan, but it's not at all. So, map number 3, Towers of Doom. We are going to be getting into a prediction here. Let me go ahead and start writing up the predictions, so that way, once we start loading on in, I can push the button. Which team wins Towers of Doom? Alrighty, loading on in here, and let's go ahead. I will start the prediction on the stream. There you go.
Hey, listen.
And we are loading into Towers of Doom, map number 3, in our third best of 5 of the day. There's another best of 5 after this. If the members of the Circus Clowns can win this map, they knock Disgusting out of Meta Madness. We are in the lower bracket, so this is a tournament life game for the side of Disgusting. And Circus Clowns, they're looking, they're itching. They want to move on through the lower bracket into losers round 3. But let's go ahead and find out what we will have here on Towers of Doom. Map number 3 on the left-hand side, we have got Lauber on the Mei, Death Knight on the White Mane, Gia to play the Rexar, Misha, of course, played by Misha, Skog on the Orphea, and Swamp Grotto to play the Illidan. Sorry, whoopsies. I didn't say anything wrong whatsoever.
Give me that ding dong!
So on the right side, looking to put one up on the board in this best of 5, continue this series through Towers of Doom. We have got Disgusting, Alvarez on the Tassadar. There's your level 1, sorry, I did forget to show those. Rai on the Stitches, Itrax on the Zool. We will be seeing Aaron on the Kira, and Lavacal on the Tyrande. You still have some time to get your predictions in. Will it be a 3-0? Will we head to a next map? Flare from the Rexar, stun, fruit, combo. Oh my god, can Lauber get out alive? Icing does provide a window for Lauber to back out, and Lauber actually says, I think I can still fight. Kira on the right side, low as well, forced to tap well. White Mane with some Giggle Beam action, healing up Logger. Itrax trying to back away on the Zool. We have that Dread. The Dread from Orphea getting some good value, and can they keep... Wait. Zool! You see the ping onto Zool, but this Tyrande's got some heals. And that'll be a 1-for-1, actually 1-for-quarter trade. By the way, Tassadar with 25 stacks on static charge. He gets 5 per hit, so got a few hits right there. Zool gonna be going into Shade at level... no, that's not Shade. It is. I'm an idiot. Well, Bone Arm is active.
Not.
Evade all basic attacks and increase the cool increase the cooldown of Bone Armor by 10 seconds. What's it actually? Is it 40 now or is it at 50? I forget. It's at 40 now. Okay. It says add, right? I didn't read that backwards. Yeah, increases. Littering and God, I want to rewatch Super Troopers 2. Not like the number 2, but like TOO. That's probably going to be on my movie watch day. My Monday keeps getting just longer and longer of things. I'm like, oh, I'll go to Costco. I'll go snowboarding. I'll have a movie night. Hook on to Lobber, tries to get the icing away. That should be a dead Lobber, but will there be a trade onto the Kira? She tries to spin to win. Orphea doesn't get the Shadow Waltz to find that last or that last little bit of damage. She is landing them onto these stitches, allowing her to kind of dash away. Shockwave from Tassadar. Oh my god. Giggle Beam from Whitemane. Is it enough to stay alive? Orphea, you're crazy for it. You're crazy for it, Orphea. Who wants to go for a mustache ride? Hey, Captain, what's that place with all the weird shit on the walls? Oh no. Hey, Farmer, what's your favorite place with all that weird shit on the walls? Oh, shenanigans? Hook onto Swamp Grottas. The root will be activated from Zool. Swamp Grotta gonna try and just attack through the pain, but Kira's got the bleed. Triple alter phase. Misha trying to body block. The Tyrande does get one interrupt, but will she be punished for it? Hook goes wide, and Tyrande does go down. Illidan will be killed, but May has the channel on the left. On the right, it's Zool with eye tracks on the Zool. Death Knight with the channel as well, and we are going to be seeing the Raven Lord shoot out 8 missiles into the Gravekeeper. Raven Lord on the left-hand side of the map will take 4 damage. 7 talents here on the horizon for both these teams. Hunter-Gatherer at level 4 for the Rexar, picking up those globes.
Doom to the Gravekeeper.
Farva, just go. Just get a leader, Farva. I don't want a leader of Farva. I want a leader of Cola. By the way, the maple syrup chugging scene, that's real. Like, I read like a interview and they were like, yeah, we actually chugged maple syrup for that scene. Could you imagine how bad your stomach would hurt? Flare on the left-hand side, getting a little bit of vision of the Zool trying to flank in, but this is a very aggressive invade onto the camp that does yield this Sapper camp over to the side of the Circus Clowns. This fight is just all over the place. We have Illidan sticking to this Tassadar, who does go down on the right-hand side. Zool falls to the Mei on the left, and this is a Kira who tried to make some big YouTube plays. It doesn't work out, and Illidan, I think, bounded over the wall, dashed over the wall, sweeping stroke. Sweeping strike over the wall. Honest to God, Dragon, I'm with you on that. I think honest to God, I'm gonna rewatch Super Troopers this weekend after my aunt and uncle leave, or on my day off on Monday. Slam jam onto the Misha. She will fall. Is there enough damage to take down Gia? Doesn't look like it. Well, now it does actually. Sticking around maybe a little too long, trying to get the kill onto the Tyrande. It's not working out. Skog does have these Shadow Walt dashes, but I don't know. Nice cryo freeze. Whitemane getting some heals here and there. Skog chasing onto lava. No way. Nah, you're dead. You're dead for it. You're dead for it. You're dead for it. You don't get to live here. That is insanity. How is Skog so crazy on this Orphea? Uh-oh, that's it. That was pretty good. Oh, hunting from the Illidan. Goodbye, Kira? Divine Reckoning, by the way, from the Whitemane. She went damage alt right there. After 1 second, consecrate an area for 4 seconds, dealing 74 damage every 0.5 seconds to enemies inside. 25% of the damage dealt to heroes is returned as mana. The whole movie was filmed up here, been to a lot of locations. Oh, really? That's cool. Where is here, Ton? I forget. Could you imagine all that sugar? I'm still stuck on, like, how much sugar that is. Mid lane engagement onto the Kira. She gets the grappling hook out. Hunting from the Illidan once again. This is going to connect onto Itrax in the top lane, who pops the Poison Nova. Kira does collide with the Misha as well. Tries to get a little charge onto her. Final strike does take down the poor Misha. Actually, Zool steals away that kill. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, icing out from Lobber. That's an avalanche. Avalanche right next to the Orphea. Chomp. Chomp, Giggle Beam. I do think this is going to be Tyrande going down. Meanwhile, though, I will point out, Lobber on the right is taking quite a bit of damage, tanking tower shots as well. Look at the bottom of your screen. The Chomp from Orphea will connect, and Lobber's able to get the icing out, but Whitemane will be punished for it. That is going to be a 1-for-1. Crushing Jaws to buy a window for Lobber to back away, but there's really nothing for Lobber to heal off of. Tries to get some sort of value. Here's Root from the Zool as well. Oh, man, an aggressive attack onto Tyrande yields 3 kills to Disgusting. Pings onto Swamp Grotto from somebody on their team. I don't think anyone's pinging the Illidan because he's getting 3 sappers in. Middle of New York. Oh, okay, thank you. I wonder how many people live near Times Square and go, oh yeah, this is where Avengers was filmed. I mean, if you've ever seen the movie, It Follows? A bunch of It Follows was filmed a lot in Michigan. And there's the ice cream shop. There's the ice cream shop that there's like a scene in, like in the middle of the movie. That ice cream shop, like we used to walk to that all the time. My ex-girlfriend lived like a mile from there, so we would walk with her like little brother and sister and go get them ice cream and stuff all the time at that Berkeley ice cream shop. So I think they use Berkeley High School as well for the pool scene in It Follows. It's either Berkeley or it's Royal Oak. I can't remember which one. I'm pretty sure it's one of those. Gorge onto the Rexar, who gets chunked immediately. Misha will fall as well. Lobber tried to get the Avalanche to spit out the Rexar, but it doesn't work out for them with the angle as the double alter phase hasn't been announced yet. Crushing Jaws sidestep by the enemy. That's going to be a black hole. A hook onto Orphea. She does go down. Revolving sweep and the burn-a-nation from this Tassadar. It's 9-11 in kills. We're looking at 32-28 in core HP, double objective phase soon, and that death timer for the Illidan doesn't work out too good, but he's close. He won't be able to get the... Well, maybe some delays. If they get a couple delays, Illidan can hunt into the objective area. All I can think about is going to Saratoga Springs and drinking one of the springs, which was a mistake. That's why you gotta drink that Tahoe water. Highest purity in the United States, in the world, maybe. Google it. Google it, chat. We have the best water here. Last night, actually, my 2 nephews, I was talking about statistics about Lake Tahoe, and I was like, yeah, we're the second deepest natural lake in the United States. And immediately, my aunt, uncle, and my nephews were like, no, it's Lake Superior. And I was like, no, Lake Superior is not even #1, man. They're like, no, it isn't. I was like, it's Crater Lake is #1. And it was so funny because they start Googling, and they're like, he's right! It was just so funny. Oh, where are we going? Oh, it's to hunt into a minion. Okay. All right, we have the top lane fort sitting on 25% HP. Triple altar phase coming up. It's 24-28 in core HP. All structures remain to their sides, I guess you could call it. No one has any. Nice force wall from the Tassadar. Shock Ray. Lobber gets the icing out. Misha with a charge. And I think that's about it. Illidan getting chased down by the Zool over here. And the Kira cleanse from the Whitemane Crushing Jaws. Man, these Crushing Jaws are not getting the pulls that are intended. Sundering from the Kira, but it's just shy of Swamp Grotto. Orphea does finish out her level 4. Mind Devourer. Devourer. Imagine drinking seltzer water from the ground. Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be really cool. I'd be happy about it, but I love seltzer water. Elusive Strike for the Illidan at level 13, 16 talent tiered. Nice. I'm forgetting the name. It's Bound. No, Sweeping Strike. Unbound is the name of the level 7. That's what I'm confusing it with. But Sweeping Strike is going to be able to get the Illidan away from the Zool here, who's still pressuring. Orphea and Whitemane looking for the channel. Will there be an interrupt? That's a nice sidestep from Orphea. There will be a delay from the Tyrande. Zool is going to have the help of Kira zoning back the Illidan. And now there's a Gorge on to Misha. The fight does continue in bottom. Stitches is the target. Hey, man, why are you guys hitting the tank? You should run past the tank and just hit the to Tyrande. Why are you hitting the tank? Zul gets the right side as well. Tyrande still not dead. They gonna give over 12 shots for this fight? Yes, they are. Hunt from Illidan, not available for 84 seconds. They're giving over 12 shots. 12 shots. I'm flabbergasted by this, to be honest. There must have been a miscommunication in the comms right there. I can't imagine just giving over that much for free for a... I mean, yes, you got 4 kills. Great. You get the bottom lane converted. Great, but you gave over half your core HP.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground.
All right. 12 minutes 30 or 50 seconds in. Oh, wait, hold on. Avalanche. Nope. Nope, but maybe they can kill the Stitches. I doubt it. That's going to be a Gorge. Crushing Jaws. Yes, they can kill Stitches. May's in a bit of a rough spot. Poison over from the Zul. Scoop goes down as well. Big burst ability from the Tassadar. No Sappers made it over the wall. There's actually one Sapper there. Misha's just going to tank a whole lot of damage, picking up the regeneration globe. Will be sniped by the final strike of Kira. Sapper's cleared out. Illidan going to get a top lane fort. I like how Zul roots Illidan, and he's like, I'll just keep autoing from the other side. So bottom lane still being held. Double altar phase coming up. Illidan able to back away. But my KDA... Blades of is Azanoth. God dang. Hunt. Kira's gonna go for the revolving sweep, but here comes the rest of the team as well. Zul trying to back away. Lauber has to pop the cryo freeze. Very low here. Lauber trying to back away. He's taking some tower shots as well. Hook, but the cleanse. How is that cleanse not count? Lauber is dead still. Okay. So 6 damage into the enemy core if they go double altar plus boss. Kira looking for the grappling hook in. That's going to be a Sentinel to give some vision as well. Orphea with 1 delay. A little chomp as well. Kira going to try and get the body block in place. The hook will go wide. Orphea trying to heal off this. Shadow Stalk from the Tyrande as well. Gia down over here. Misha delaying things out. Itrax will get charged by the Misha. Misha being rooted and booted. She will go down. This will be 2 more shots in from the side of Disgusting, and yeah, they're going boss. They want the 6. Okay. All right. $20 talent tier is here for the members of the Circus Clowns. They're down to 6 HP to the enemy's 28. Zul working on top lane, the rest of the team to rotate to bottom, and this is feeling, I don't know, it feels like it's honestly falling apart on the side of the Circus Clowns. They gave over 12 shots at some point, and it's just been, since. Been kind of a, feels like a little bit of a spiral here, I'm not gonna lie. Illidan is holding 20, will go Blink. Hungry Stitches at level 20, Force Barrier for the Tassadar. We have the Mortal Wound, which synergizes with the Decrepify, as well as the, I forget the name, Echoes of Death. Hook onto the Sapper, and it's just going to be, it's whatever. We also have Kira going for No Sanctuary. We don't see this very often. Nearby enemy heroes below 50% HP are revealed to you. Gain 20% movement speed while an enemy hero is revealed to you. This way, additionally, you deal 20% increased damage to these revealed heroes. Well, of course, no one's below on HP. We have 4 HP, by the way, on the core of the Circus Clowns. I do believe I said 6 earlier. Single altar. Won't be game ending with the current shots available. If Lauber and the Circus Clowns turn this around, just wow. Just wow if they can turn this around. So this will be a bottom lane fort converted. Illidan going to be delayed out once, I do believe. Now they're backing off. The fort does go down. The 4 shots are what go in. Mei is hooked and gorged. Hunted from the Illidan, right onto Tassadar, who did go into Shadow Walk. We do have the bell tower reconverting here, as that's Illidan going down. We have a huge avalanche. There's a 2-second stun. 2-second stun! God dang, was that beautiful. All right. Lobber, don't B-step, okay? It's 4-24, Lobber, okay?
Team kill!
Stop B-stepping. Go clear some of these bell towers out and get the barrage going, man. No time for B-stepping. Oh god, oh god, oh man. And the reason, by the way, the reason I was shouting that it's a 2-second stun, it is a 0.5 stun per hero consumed. So it is a 2-second because there were 4 consumed. I can do that math. 11 seconds on average. It's like 8 seconds for 4 characters, 18 for the Stitches. Mid lane gets converted. Top lane's gonna be the quick rush now. Mei is immediately running to bottom lane to start positioning for the defense down there as the barrage should begin. Well, actually, yeah, Mei is still down over here. They run into mid lane as well, soaking up the experience. Boss is up in a minute and 50. 1. Avalanche from the Mei to try and zone them back and delay things out. 2. Sundering from the Kira. 3. 3 shots will fire out into the Gravekeeper. We're looking at 21 or 4-21. White main, there's no way you get the channel on this. Hunt from the Illidan though. This no, Illidan's got a sweeping strike back. Sappers and bottom lane are there, but let's not focus in on that. Let's focus in on what could be the final fight of this game. 2 altars are up. 4 shots are necessary. Are they gonna give 2 damage for free? Please don't. Please clap. Sappers and bottom are making their way. Can they get over the wall fast enough? Yes. 21 down to 12. 21 down to 12 right there.
Like all the others.
You're losing your touch.
Ooh, 9 shots do go in. Rexar has the vision right there. There's gonna be, oh, can they get to, nope, they can't. Feel like they just couldn't step in right there. I'm not 100% sure on that play, but either way, it's 2-12 right now. Avalanche from the Mei. That's going to be a 1-second stun with the crushing jaws underneath. The final strike from the Kira. It's a double kill to the Orphea, as this also will be more chase onto the Tyrande just above Illidan. Wants to go and say hi to Tyrande. She's got the shooting star, which got the double stun right there. Stitch is split from the friends. He's going to try and live right here. Lobber mounts up. Oh, no, Stitch has got like half his health just came back real quick. The rest of the team is like, we have to siege mid. Stitches goes down. Boss is up in 7 seconds. I feel like you convert mid, run to boss. No, they're just gonna go for they're just gonna hold. They're just gonna hold. Lobber, don't forget the boss laugh means they're up. Zoning in the top lane. Mid lane's taking a bit of time. That's the issue. Illidan and White Mane defending here. You have a Orphea, Mei, and oh, grappling hook in. They want to try. Nice feign death. Beautiful feign death right there. Gia, no, Gia, go to boss. Why? This is not gonna go well, is it?
The altars are rising.
Oh, it's not gonna work out, is it? Wait, is it? Tassadar has got really good damage onto the fort right here. Mei is up here, avalanche in 30-some seconds. Mei might sacrifice herself for this. White man on the left-hand side. Yo, I cannot believe this. The members of the Circus Clowns give over 12 shots at one point. They fall down to 4 HP. They fall further down to 2 HP. And I cannot believe it. Also, by the way, the barrage is going faster now, but either way, that doesn't matter. Orphea dies. GG's. Good luck tomorrow. Holy crap, what a series here. Lobber's 4-member avalanche. Lauber's 4-person avalanche was the linchpin, was the key critical moment, was the flip of the coin. That moment, that quadra kill, and that quadra avalanche with a 2-second stun. Chef's kiss.